There is a reason you are hearing this now. Some women do not simply experience emotions. They perceive beneath them. You sense what remains unspoken. You notice shifts in tone, presence, and intention, long before words are formed. And because of this, you may have been told, directly or through repeated reactions, that you feel too deeply, too sensitive, too affected, too much. But what if nothing about you is excessive? What if this depth is not a flaw, but a form of emotional intelligence that developed without guidance? Many women learned to dull their inner responses just to belong, to shrink their awareness so the world would feel safer, to carry more than they should, and call it strength. We are the Pleiadians. We work within the emotional field of the heart, especially with women whose sensitivity was never meant to be diminished, only understood. Our role is to restore orientation, to help you recognize what you feel, and to separate perception from burden. Because when sensitivity lacks direction, it becomes weight. Yet no matter how much you tried to harden yourself, your sensitivity remained alive, because it was never meant to disappear. And in this awakening, we are not guiding you to become less. We are guiding you back to the purpose inside what you already are. Human systems often misunderstand sensitivity. They confuse emotional depth with fragility, receptivity with weakness, awareness with instability. From an early age, many women were taught that feeling less would make life easier, that adapting quickly mattered more than listening inwardly. So when your sensitivity reacted, you assumed something was wrong with you. But sensitivity is not the inability to cope. It is the ability to perceive more. You were not overwhelmed because you are weak. You were overwhelmed because you were sensing, without orientation, without knowing what was yours to hold, and what was never meant to be carried. So you absorbed emotional climates. You carried unspoken tensions. You stayed alert even in moments that required rest. Over time, this creates exhaustion, not because sensitivity is harmful, but because it was used without boundaries. The world asked you to adapt, instead of teaching you how to interpret what you feel. And so you learn to question yourself, instead of questioning the environment. This is where confusion begins, not in your sensitivity, but in the absence of guidance. From our perspective, sensitivity is not an emotional excess. It is a navigational system. It exists to detect imbalance before it becomes visible, to sense emotional truth before it is spoken. Women who feel deeply often function as regulators of emotional fields. They notice when something is misaligned, long before conflict appears. This is why your body responds before your mind finds language, why your chest tightens or softens without explanation. Your sensitivity was never meant to be constantly exposed. It was meant to be directed. When aligned, it becomes discernment. When respected, it becomes clarity. When grounded, it becomes wisdom. The problem was never that you feel too much. The problem was that no one taught you how to recognize when to open and when to step back. So your system stayed alert, always listening, always adjusting, not because you were anxious, but because you were designed to notice. This awakening does not ask you to suppress your sensitivity. It invites you to finally understand what it has been trying to guide you toward. You do not need to become less sensitive to feel safe in this world. You need alignment. Your sensitivity is responding to information, not asking to be silenced. There is an intelligence in your emotional field that already knows the difference between resonance and responsibility. What you feel is not always yours to carry. What you sense is not always asking for action. When something meaningful is recognized internally, but remains unexpressed, the nervous system keeps it suspended. This is why naming matters. Writing is not for us. It is for your system. When you place words outside of yourself, your sensitivity stops circling inward, looking for confirmation. It grounds. It organizes. If something in this message reached you, write in the comments, "My sensitivity has meaning," not as a ritual, but as a conscious signal, a signal to your own emotional field, that this depth is no longer a problem to solve, but a capacity you are beginning to understand. When recognition becomes expression, your system no longer needs to stay alert. We remain with those who feel deeply, not to soften them further, but to help them stand clearly within who they already are.